What's up, subscribers? Back at it again today with another Tacoma compilation. Before we get started, thanks for joining us. And if you're new to the channel, the only thing more red than this Tacoma is that red subscribe button. Smash that and come along for the ride with us here at 88 Rotors Off-Road. And here's a cement gray Tacoma that we're gonna get into in a little bit. This red Tacoma is starting off with a BMC to clear some aggressive wheels and tires. Our body mount chops give you about an extra 1.5 inches of tire clearance. This cement gray Tacoma is going with an Icon 2.5 IR front coilover setup with 2.0 remote reservoir rear shocks. To get the classic off-road look that never gets old, we decided on a set of black Method NV MR305s in a 17x8.5 with a 0 offset. Tire of choice here are the BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2s in a, you guessed it, 285/70/17. We're also gaining about 1.5 inches of lift in the back with our Add-A-Leaf system. You may ask why the Icon Mini Pack 3-leaf Add-A-Leaf system wasn't used. Well, some customers prefer a softer ride, so this route at times over the Mini Pack is what is desired. And if you're curious about the 2020 Ford Raptor in the back, this one's getting some new wheels. Method NVs on this one, 17x8.5 with the 0 offset, which we're transferring the factory tires over, and sensors in a 315/70/17 BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2. Here's a closer look at that Icon setup with the Method NVs and the KO2 tires, before we put the last wheel on and bring it back down to earth. And for you trolls, no, he's not going to break his back doing it this way. There's actually more control standing up, and bending over is actually when you break your back. 88 Rotors is located in the city of South El Monte, which is about 20 minutes east of downtown Los Angeles in California, USA. If you're ever looking to get some work done to your Tacoma, please reach out to us anytime by phone, or you can always message us through the contact form by clicking on the link in the description below. Back over to the red Tacoma, BILSTEIN 5100s and Old Man Emu lift springs are going on this one, our Add-A-Leaf system in the back, and some wheels the customer brought in a 17x8.5 size with a -10 offset. 285/70/17 tires are going on here. Since we have already performed the body mount chop on this one at the beginning, the 285 tires will clear perfectly fine with the new wheels of 8.5 width and a -10 offset. This one's done, so let's throw out the cement gray Tacoma. Let's get a couple rolling shots of this one, make sure it's all good, and hand the keys back over to the customer. If you guys like what you see here, do us a favor, click on that thumbs up and give us a like. It makes a big difference for this video and our channel, and it definitely encourages us to make more videos like this for your viewing pleasure. And if our YouTube videos aren't enough for you, you can always check us out on Instagram. We post on there daily. Check us out at 88 Rotors Off-Road. And here's a magnetic gray metallic Tacoma that's coming in for a full package as well. Keep on watching to see this one. And here's the 2020 Ford Raptor. Changed out its wheels here to the Method NVs. And back over to the MGM Tacoma 4x4 TRD Off-Road. This one right here is going with a Fox setup. We're doing Fox coilovers and shocks for both front and rear, with some cambered tubular uniball upper control arms, our rear Add-A-Leaf system, and we're throwing on some new wheels and tires. We'll show you the wheel and tire setup in a bit, but for now, let's take a look at the suspension. The front end is almost complete here. This is the Fox 2.0 IFP setup with some tubular uniball upper control arms from cambered. With the new front end suspension components installed, our tech goes over all of its nuts and bolts and marks them with a white paint pen. Not only does that reassure you that it has been double checked, but if it ever gets loose on you or spins out, you can easily spot it by checking the lines that we've marked and seeing that they no longer line up. Here you can see that the add leaf is on. In the meantime, the red taco is ready for the rollout, so let's get a shot of that. Back over to the MGM Tacoma that we're working on, we're doing a bronze feel shock wheel setup on this one. 17x9 with a positive 1 offset, and we're also mounting some 285 70-17 BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2 tires on them. One of the final steps, as usual, is to torque the wheels down to spec before we bring the vehicle out. We'd like to thank you guys for making it this far in the video. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe. But don't leave us just yet. We have one more Tacoma to show you. It's going to be a 2020 model year white Tacoma 4x4 TRD off-road. And here it is, bringing in a 2020 model year white Tacoma 4x4 TRD off-road. This bad boy is going with the King's package, icon tubular delta joint upper control arms with our add-a-leaf system in the rear. So keep on watching to see what wheels and tires we're going to be throwing on this one. And if you're not familiar with this process, our tech is actually checking the vehicle here and making sure that it's staged properly on the rack before we bring it up in the air. And here's a Tundra that we're working on. This one's getting a body mount shock, a lift, wheels, and 35-inch tires. Keep on watching and subscribe to our channel so you can see other videos of this Tundra, publishing later this week. For the wheels and tires on this one, we're going with a nice and clean set of Icon alloys. Model name here are the Compressions in a 17x8.5 with a 0 offset. The satin black finish will make a great statement on this white Tacoma with its silver hardware. Tires used here are the 285 70-17 Nitto Grappler G2s. As today's video comes to an end, we'd like to thank you guys one more time for your continued support. Please continue to stay safe, stay clean, and stay healthy. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. We are blessed to have our health through this crazy pandemic. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe. We hope to see you on the next one. Later, guys.